It is clear they must never be allowed to develop a nuclear weapon.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer condemned Iran for responding with strikes on nearby partner countries that are not involved in the conflict. He says British forces are carrying out defensive operations in the region to protect its interests and those of their allies, while calling for de-escalation.
It is vital that we prevent further escalation and return to a diplomatic process.
While Russia urged the U.S. and Israel to stop their strikes immediately and return to a, quote, path of political and diplomatic settlement, as Moscow continues to rely on Iranian drones to unceasingly bomb Ukraine. The U.S. strikes on Iran come as the two countries were in the middle of negotiations to end Iran's nuclear capabilities, a process Oman's foreign minister appeared optimistic about just Friday, as the country has served as a mediator between the two sides.
I am confident and in my assessment of the way the talks are going.
However, that confidence quickly turned to dismay following the strikes. Posting on X, Foreign Minister Badr al-Busaidi said those talks have once again been undermined, urging the U.S. not to get sucked into a war that isn't theirs. The severity of this latest escalation has not only rocked the stability of the Middle East, but has the potential to have major impacts to the global oil market.
There is still the risk of escalation if Iran-linked proxy groups mobilize. We know they have some naval capability that could create disruption.
According to an anonymous source to Reuters from the European Union's naval mission, Iran's Revolutionary Guard has said no ship is allowed to pass the Strait of Hormuz, a vital route between Iran and Oman used to transport a fifth of the world's oil. While partial closure of the strait has happened before, full closure would be unprecedented and potentially double the cost of oil to around $140 a barrel, according to experts, which would send North American gas prices soaring. Oil prices have already jumped this year to $72 a barrel. Experts say the potential impact of the strikes on the global oil market will remain unclear until trading opens at the start of next week. Candace Cole, Global News, Washington.